Hi Pisces, welcome to Sugar Free. This is an autumn equinox flash read for you Pisces. It's the day in the autumn as the sun is travelling to the south of us in its daily circuit, where the light and the dark are perfectly balanced, where the yin and the yang are perfectly balanced, where the active and the passive are perfectly balanced, where the thing and the space in which the thing exists are perfectly balanced. So I thought I'd do a little reading, little 2-card major arcana reading, and one for each principle, and then one from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. So I hope you're doing well. It's pretty wet and rainy here in the south of England, but hope it's nice where you are. Right, one last shuffle. And one last cut for you Pisces. Okay, here are your 2 cards. The Hangman and the Tower in reverse. Okay, well, it's not a day for catastrophizing, because I would say the worst has already happened. Okay, that's the end of your reading. No, I'm joking. The space, the yin, the Hangman. What can I say? Endless looking at things from this angle and that angle, and by focusing so much on that, not actually taking any action. And there's an element of fear I see in this reading, and it's utterly unfounded. It's utterly unfounded because this has already happened. You can let go. You can let go because the active principle here is the Tower in reverse. So catastrophizing about the past and about the future. And I mean, catastrophizing is usually about the future, but it looks to me like there's some catastrophizing going on and sort of reading catastrophe into past events here. So, you know, you can let go here and you can let go here. Cut yourself down out of this tree. Cut yourself down out of it, because the worst has already happened. I mean, I joked earlier saying, right, that's the end of your reading, but I think it pretty much is. I mean, look, you can stay in this tree upside down, looking at things from a different perspective, from this perspective and that perspective, and what if I'd done this, and maybe I should have done that, and you know, but if I'd said that, then such and such would have happened, and that would mean that da 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 will happen, and I don't want to, you know, do this in case that happens. Oh my God, Pisces, really? No, it's already happened, love. The tower has already fallen. It's sorry, I don't know why. This is just, oh, have a hot bath, Pisces. Have a hot bath and count your lucky stars that it wasn't any worse than it actually was, because it is over. It is over. And, you know, there's an element of self-torture going on here. There really, really is. This is in the past. And I mean, this is here as the active principle. So I would say it is safe to allow yourself to know that the danger of the tower falling down is past, because it has fallen down. So it's safe to stop worrying about whether it's going to fall down. How can it fall down when it's already fallen down? Right, I'm going to go straight on. Get one from Kuan Yin. You can get out of that tree now. You can get out of that tree. I don't know. Go and see if there's anything to be salvaged in there. Might be some nice stonework or something that you can use to build the next one. Right, let's see what Kuan Yin has for us. I guess, you know, when something like this has happened and when you've been hung up trying to work out what the fuck actually happened there, it can be perhaps quite difficult to get out of that headspace of catastrophizing. When a catastrophe has happened, this is PTSD. This is PTSD. The best way I know to address PTSD is by radical acceptance. Easier said than done, I know. And radical presence. And to understand that even though the memory of the past exists in the present, the past doesn't exist. Only the memory and some manifestations of the past exist in the present. But even those are simply manifestations of the past because we choose to see them in that way. Let me look around to see if... Okay, look. Here's a teacup, right? There's a teacup. Sainsbury's special, okay? I'm not paid by them, by the way. There's a teacup. Now, it is just a teacup with some stripes on it. But I can, if I want, know and think of and feel and engage with a whole heap of stories about this. I can think about when I bought this. I can think about where I bought this. I can even try to remember how much it cost me. I can think about why I decided to buy it. I can think about what other cups came in the pack with it when I bought it. I can think about all the cups of tea I've had in this cup. I can do all that. Or I can just say, it's just a cup. And I can get even more basic than that. I can say, this is just a ceramic object. That's all it is. It is not the sum of its past. Anything can be read into in that way. And that's what I'm seeing in this reading. It is safe to stop worrying because it's already happened. Right. Kuan Yin. No, I'm doing that again because that is the third time in a row I've had that Princess of Purity leaps across. I'm going to do it again. I'll just briefly say about Princess of Purity leaping across is that it is a combination of control and abandon. Total control and total abandon gets you from one side of the chasm to the other. But I'm going to go again because I think that is a coincidence not a coincidence that that's come up again. This is why I keep flicking the cards to try to create space and make sure they're not clumped. Okay. We have, anchor to fly. Okay, now this is a story of kite, string, kite flyer, and wind. And what this is basically saying is that without someone to anchor you, you cannot fly like a kite. You will simply be a piece of plastic or fabric flapping about in the wind and getting snagged on the tree. Not good. It requires an anchor in order for the thing to be what it is, for the kite to function as a kite and bring all the joy that the kite brings to the flyer. It's wonderful to see kites flying. I must get a kite actually, that would be really good fun. So the anchor here is the fact that this has already happened and this can never happen again. I'm not saying that there are things in the future that aren't going to go wrong for you, Pisces, because, you know, who knows? But this particular tower can never fall down again. So you are safe. It is safe to fly because you are anchored by the fact that that disaster is over. I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. Get out of that tree. Go and have a hot bath. And just bask in the fact that the ship that went down has gone down and cannot go down again in the future. It can't happen twice. Right. Thank you very much for watching, Pisces. Please like, please share, please subscribe. And the monthly readings, the October readings, will be up soon, so keep an eye out for that if it would please you to watch it. Okay, all best. Cheers. Bye-bye.